What's going on, guys? It is your boy, Mr. Noland here. All right, before we go to our mathematical properties reteach, I got a couple jokes that really aren't funny. The first one is, why are cats so good at video games? Why are cats so good at video games? That's because they have 9 lives. All right, the second one. Y'all ready for this one? This one almost made me laugh. Why are fish so smart? Again, why are fish so smart? Because they live in schools. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and do a couple questions for a test review. I'm going to share my screen here. Now, guys, if I were you, I'd probably copy down these problems just so you have a couple of examples with you. The first one says to write an equivalent expression using the distributive property. Guys, remember the distributive property says you take the number on the outside and you multiply it by every term on the inside. So we have 8 times 7, bring down the plus sign, 8 times 5. Guys, that's literally it. That's the distributive property. You're taking the number outside the parenthesis, which is the 8, and I'm multiplying it by every term on the inside, which is 8 times 7 plus 8 times 5. There's your equivalent expression. It doesn't say to solve it. That's it. It says to write just an equivalent expression. Done. All right, guys, the next one. Write an equivalent expression using the commutative property. Now, guys, as a refresher, the commutative property states that some number A plus some number B is equivalent to some number B plus A. Some of you are like, what in the world is that? Okay, see if this makes sense. Isn't 1 plus 2 the same as 2 plus 1? Oh, yes, it is. Well, guys, all the commutative property says is you're taking 2 numbers and you're adding them in any order. It doesn't matter what 2 numbers, if you add in any order, you get the same answer. Same thing with multiplying. You can multiply any 2 numbers in any order, and you'll get the same answer. For example, isn't 3 times 4 the same as 4 times 3? Well, that is it. Now, remember, the commutative property does not work with division, and it does not work with subtraction. Well, then we have this problem, 45 divided by 6 plus 3, and you're like, it's got division. We can't use the commutative property. And I'm like, yes, you can. Because look inside the parentheses. To make that a commutative property, all you do is you take the numbers inside the parentheses and you switch the order. Guys, let's just do the math. What is 6 plus 3? Well, that's 9. And so 45 divided by 9 is 5. Well, isn't 3 plus 6 also 9? Well, yes, it is. And you get the same answer. Check that out. So again, guys, the commutative property is you're just taking the 2 numbers here and you're switching the order. That is literally it. Guys, make sure you are using your notes because there are some other vocabulary words, but I'm not going to go in detail because the distributive property and the commutative property are the ones that we use the most of here in 6th grade. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Don't steal my jokes. I mean, I have to laugh at myself sometimes. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.